Alright, guys. I am back, or at least it appears that I am back. The iPad's having an issue connecting. I'm hoping that I'm back. Listen, here's the deal. If this continues, I'm not going to bug you guys by trying to reconnect. I will simply make a video tonight, and I will make sure it gets posted tomorrow. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know why my router is acting this way. I can tell you this, though. The router is about to get the big boot if it keeps it up. This is driving me absolutely bonkers. So I'm rebooting the iPad. I'm rebooting everything. Yeah. So we're gonna hope this is done. If it's not, I will be posting a video for you guys. I got a lot of work to do anyway, but geez, you want to talk about driving someone crazy? This is just irritating me like crazy. And the way the iPad is acting, it's going to go down again. So I don't know how long I have. But let me tell you this, guys. I do appreciate everybody. Oh, it looks like I'm back up. I want to say this in case I do get booted. It's not YouTube, guys. It's my router. I never brought my good router over from my old house. I'm using my oldest router I have, probably. I've even got probably a 100-mile long cord that runs all the way to my computer, so it's plugged straight in. But guys, listen, here's the deal. If I get booted, I do want to say this. Thank you for coming out and supporting. I know I got a late start, and now I got internet issues or whatever this is going on. Do me a favor. Tell as many people you know about the stream. Somebody was talking earlier. We're over 500 and some odd subscribers. 553 last I checked. So if you guys can all do me a favor, find one more person. Find one more subscriber. Tell everyone you know. Tell your alliance members, your friends, whatever you got. I would greatly appreciate it. Because again, we're building quickly. It's going really fast. And I really do appreciate that. So I'm going to try to get some gameplay back up and running. If not, you guys are welcome to answer or ask questions. You're welcome to ask questions. I'll answer all that I can. I'll look at bringing my team back on the phone once I can make sure that my connection is going to be stable enough to do it. And then at that point, we'll answer anything you guys got and, do the best we can. So, all right. Italian Joe says, I keep thinking of the Analyzer video. At this moment, Slice him realize he's just been kabammed. Luckily I don't feel like I've been kabammed. I feel like I've just been, I don't know, been annoyed. There's no doubt about that. Some of the words I want to use, I'm not going to, so. Alright, it looks like the iPad's going to connect back onto the line. So. Alright, guys, we should have gameplay coming up. Rag says, Slice 'em, is glass cannon good? So yeah, I think so. I like glass cannon. It's a lot more damage. You give up a little bit of health, but if you're capable of playing well, any at all, then it's definitely handy. So yeah. Beast mode, no, it is not your Wi-Fi. It's my Wi-Fi. I do greatly apologize. So sorry again, guys. Sonic says, we love you, Sly. Why else would we stick with you through all the crappy internet stuff? LOL. Q Lion, they trying to fight you down. Stay away from they. LOL. Yeah, Sonic says she just redid her masteries with Anthony. Anthony is pretty good with the masteries. Beast Mode says, Slice 'em, I'm joining random alliances, telling them to sub to you. Don't drive anybody crazy. Yeah, so. But I do appreciate it, guys. If you tell people, man, that's awesome. I really, 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 really do appreciate it. And it's awesome. So, all right, it looks like I am safe. It looks like we're going to be able to run. And again, if I go down one more time, it's like the technical knockout from boxing. I'm out. I'll sit down and do some videos. I'll have some things up for you guys. Unfortunately, you'd have to listen to just my voice and instead of my entire team and crew. But I would be posting some videos. So I've got a couple of them close to being ready to go. Again, I'm horrible with video editing. I need to just get on it. I just run out of time. So if anybody's interested in doing video editing, well, let me know. I can get you some raw footage. But outside of that, guys, that's really what I got to get taken care of. So, all right. So we got Hulk awakened. It didn't do a whole lot to him. I'm running behind on having the stuff needed to really get him up. So, with that being said, I'm going to continue to play the best I can. I'm going to hit the arena. Let's see. Anthros says, have to have glass cannon to get them suicides, LOL. That's very true. Hey, Willow, hey, Slice, can you send me Anthony's info online? Yeah, hey, Willow, either that or do you have Twitter? If so, you can look him up on Slice Him Game and just give him a shout out there. But, hey, Willow, I can get you to Anthony no problem on the line app. Anthro says, in-game name. What do you think of my profile? Give me a second here and I'll take a look. Let's take a peek here. Helps if I can spell right. Anthropodus. And guys, if you're sitting out there, if my team's listening, Frojo, Jacob, you guys, give me a minute and I'll be calling you all right back. Right now, I just want to make sure the connection's going to be good. Okay, no problem, Will. I'll get you taken care of. Italian Joe says, hey, crap happens, Slice them all good. Yeah, still, it's a pain. Triller says, I'm going out naked and telling my friendly neighbors to sub to you if that would help. Hey, I think that's a great idea. Nothing says subscribe to this guy's channel like a naked guy walking around the neighborhood preaching it. So I think that would definitely help. There's no doubt about it. Sonic, yeah, if you want to. Or, hey, Willow, if you're in the group message of the Slice 'em group deal on the line app, he'll be in there. So Anthro's got a 550 Doc Voodoo, a 550 Hyperion, Star-Lord, and a 440 Ultron. I mean, yeah, that's a good one all the way around. Beast Mode, I did yours yesterday. I'll go back to it some other time. So, but take a quick look at this one. Yeah, my internet service provider absolutely hates me. I have no idea what's going on. I think it's my router. Again, it's old. My new one, my updated one is at my old house. So I bought the new house, and I've yet to move. So, well, I mean, I moved, but I didn't move all my stuff. Let me put that away. Highest PvP streak, 257. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, Willow, there's Anthony's line ID, so yeah. All right. So remember, guys, the new push is 1,000. You know, I've been doing like these little 100 markers for subscriber cutoffs, but hey, Willow, I can add you to it if you want as well. But you know, I've been kind of doing those like $1,000 or $100 or gosh, 100-person mark, like 500, 600. Let's get to 7. But yeah, at this point, it's all on. Let's just get to 1,000. How quick can we get to 1,000? It's a team effort. I can't do it without you guys. So let's see what we can do. How quick can we get there? We're pushing for 1,000 subscribers at this point. No stopping us. So there's Beast Mode on his sister's phone subscribing. Hey, I'll take it. Yep, the race is on. We're going to 1K. How quick can we do it? That's the question. So the challenge is laid down. 7 of 18. 7 of 18 challenge is laid down. All right, I'm bringing these guys back on the line. Let's see if this works. Star, Jacob, Bulldog.
Yeah, Bulldog's not here, but everyone else is.
All right.
He's around.
And let's grab Anthony here. We'll grab the whole team, bring everybody on board.
Our line's just saying, Frojo, that 7 of their guys got banned.
Oh, from the Joker's Alliance?
Yeah.
They must have been using that arena bot or something.
Probably.
I don't get
I'm
why
telling
you
you,
cheat.
that's what that dude was doing in 4 Loki. That
Yeah.
14, the dude, once 14.0 came, he couldn't beat anything. But before that, he was just going through the map like it was nobody's business.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I have no idea, no clue what's been going on. It was rather crazy. So let's see. Caleb says, "Can you check out my profile? It's called Funny Bunny 100. All of them are space. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll check it out here for you, Caleb." So Beast Mode says, "Hey, Slice 'em, want me to make 50 bot accounts and subscribe?" No, it's more fun when it's real people. You know, that's the key. Is I want to find. Look, I want 1,000 people that want to come in here and hang out. I want the chat to be popping, people asking questions. So the challenge has been laid down. We're going for 1,000. How quick can we do it? It's 7:18. We're at 550 something, I think, right now, like 553. Let me check. Last I checked, 553. I'll do one more of it. 555. Oh, that's easy. 555. We're at 555. The push is for 1,000. How quick can we make it happen as a team? We'll find out. So, Allison's here. She says she's been here. Chit says she never leaves. I think I'm okay with that.
Beast mode. I'm a real person.
No,
right.
you're not. We all know you're 3 poodles in a suit.
Dude, that'd be so cool. Hey,
I don't understand that reference.
Muda Matt back in
It's
here.
the Far Side.
Still don't
The
Oh,
understand.
far
sorry.
side of the moon?
No, the Far Side, the cartoon.
Never heard of it.
Well, on
Get
top of
off my stream. Get off. Leave.
Born in the 70s.
it, well, and on
Get
top
out.
of that,
I wasn't
actually,
even
there
alive in the 90s, guys.
Well, there's-
I was born 2000.
Okay, well, that's beside the point. You make me feel really old. But there's a commercial now, too, with the dogs trying to... I think it's a Doritos commercial, where they're all in the trench coat trying to get into the grocery store.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of that type thing. Anthro says, speaking of boys, reminds me of my RuneScape days when trying to get the capes. Oh, bots. Speaking of the bots, there you go. Caleb says, I'm not a robot.
Beep boop, beep
Beep
boop.
boop. Oops. Nice. Hey, Willow says, yeah, how old is that thing, Bulldog?
Far Side's from the 80s. I don't know if it was around in the late 70s or not, but I certainly became aware of it in like 82 or so. It's one of the best comic strips ever drawn.
I know this. I about any type of error that I can have with equipment tonight has been had. The game just crashed on my iPad. Well, again, I say mine. My kid's iPad
Don't
that I
think
steal
you
from
said.
him at night. Jeez.
$10
What's next?
says your headphones catch on fire in the next 10 minutes.
That's what I keep waiting on. Like, what's going to
I don't-
blow up next?
Your phone.
Sure, they could. Electrical circuit with the mushing on the end. Yeah, that could light on fire.
I don't know.
I mean, it's copper wire inside, so it can hold an electric charge. And if it somehow hits that little, like, mushy stuff that's comforting on your ear, it could light on fire.
What?
Jacob
Like-
says,
I don't think Gary Larson is dead. Go ahead.
Who's Gary Larson?
okay, anyway.
Oh my god.
So we got, Munamat says he died in the 90s.
No, he didn't.
And then Jacob said, I can't believe people haven't heard of the Far Side comics. I have those coffee mugs even. So,
Yeah, he retired in 95, but he's still very much alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as
As
Wiki
is Sam
says,
Watterson.
as far as Wikipedia says, he's alive.
Wikipedia.
let's see here. Ola says,
Die.
soon the bold guy will start stream. The real deal says he will close his stream to go watch Bold Banana.
Bull
Oh.
banana.
You know what I feel like right now, guys?
What's that?
We've all seen Civil War, right? When Spider-Man said, "Remember that really old movie where they
Empire
tied up
Strikes
the
Back.
yeah, and they're like, Jesus, how old is this kid?" That's how I feel around you guys right now.
I'm
Yeah.
not much older than you, Star.
Well, besides you,
Yeah,
besides
You're only
you.
19, aren't you?
No, he's
Yeah.
not 15. He's lying. He's like 32.
Yeah, he sounds like he's in his 30s.
Nope.
Just lying for attention. You're probably like my roommate in high school who was at age 16 had a full beard and he was 6'2", and so we got to drink pretty much every weekend because he could just go to any store. They never guarded him.
I'm in high school and I'm 6'2". Does that count?
Real quick
Are you
here.
240 pounds with a full beard?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I
You
want
sound like you're about 5'3" and about 90 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Sly.
Ew.
Well, you got Caleb says, "Are you guys excited for the new Deadpool movie?" I know I am. I'm absolutely excited about it.
Not like,
Oh, yeah.
That thing's like a year away.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Wait.
Still excited.
Yes. Wait.
That'd
I
be
might
awesome.
be 18, so that'll be great.
Nobody
But,
cares. Italian Joe
Yeah.
says the chair might break. Look, if the chair breaks, I'm calling it quits. I'm going upstairs. I'm going to cry. I'll shed my tears over the chair, and then we will hold like a funeral live for the chair or something, like a ash burning.
We might lose subscribers if the chair breaks.
If the chair breaks, it could be
The chair
catastrophic.
breaks.
It-
It's like, okay, I could deal with the rebooting, but the chair broke, I'm out.
We're done. So,
Yeah.
welcome back, Miss Diaz. Good seeing you. Adam Marco says, "Are they beat headphones?"
Someone lurk in Brian's stream. I want to know what's going on with Loki.
They won't announce it. Joe Line got asked, and he said it's not at his
Man,
liberty
they're
to
gonna
discuss.
get asked non-stop.
Brian
for
just
days.
posted something about it on Twitter, though.
What are they talking about?
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
Euthanitis got
Euthanitis is gone.
for Loki.
For
Oh,
realsies?
Yeah.
Who's in
Interesting.
charge?
I don't know.
The inmates
Yeah.
are running the asylum now.
Interesting.
Looks it up. So,
They needed Batman.
yeah, see, it's all they can talk about in his comment, in his chat.
And it's, oh yeah, I mean
Let's see here.
that's news in our community.
How about Muna Matt? He said he's dead to me. Going back to the comic strip issue there.
Dead to you because he retired.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about Sam Waterston. But you also got to admit, there's something about going out on top. You know what I mean? As opposed to being forced out because your crap's not funny anymore or whatever the reason. Gary Larson and Sam Waterston both went out on top, and it just makes them that much cooler. Star Sam Waterston is the guy who did Calvin and Hobbes. Have you heard of Calvin and Hobbes?
Okay.
Say yes for your own safety,
just-
okay?
Sure.
Anyway,
Lie.
Beast Mode. My channel is just my name, Bulldog or Not, but all I've ever put there was like one video from like December. It has no audio. I just put it there for my alliance to show them how to do Master Mode or something like that. I don't know that I'm ever going to post anything on my channel. If I do start recording video, it's going to go here. So
And then Muna Matt appears to be a fan of Star.
Yay!
Wow.
At least he has one fan.
No, I have several. I have him, Cash Cow, and R31. That's a lot.
Okay, well, first off, R31's like a negative vote. Now you're down to
Hey.
right, exactly. That's like having one fan then, because he cancels out the second one. Hey, what's up, Sonic Deer? How you doing, girl?
What else do we got going on here? Italian Joe saying the chair might break. Oh, that's I went back too far. Oops. Let's see. Hey,
That's
Willow.
crazy that Josh Brolin is going to be Cable, and he's going to be Thanos.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I didn't have too much of a problem when Chris Evans became Captain America because those Fantastic Four movies were kitschy, and whatever. But this is kind of a huge deal because, like, the MCU is super solidly established now. So how can you be Thanos and Cable?
You don't really tell it's
No,
him.
he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it would unless somebody told
Like,
you, it would be tough to tell.
Chris Evans being the Human Torch, Johnny Storm, and being
Captain America.
and being Captain America, Steve Rogers is a big deal. But I guess. I mean, I don't know how. And he's also in another Marvel Universe movie where he has powers too. So Chris Evans is in like 3 Marvel roles.
Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, and he was another guy in Blade, like Blade Trinity. Remember?
Yeah,
He was Green Lantern. And he was
Green Lantern. Yeah, exactly.
He was the second version of Deadpool in a different X-Men movie.
Oh,
and that's true. It's both versions of Deadpool. Yeah, because
we don't speak of that one.
Just a little.
We don't speak of it because he couldn't speak either.
He's been so many.
And he was also in that movie where he's in space with some alien, and some people are trying to say that is a Silent Venom prequel.
Life or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting theory. I've got to find out who produced that, like what group it came from, because that would be very. I mean, it is. It's like the symbiote in a way, with the way it acts and everything. That's an interesting. I never heard that theory. What I'm really excited about is
what movie?
We're finally getting Rick and Morty season 3 this month.
Yes.
I have been waiting patiently for nearly 2 friggin' years, and it has been driving me insane.
You're gonna be proud of me. I found Rick and Morty last night at like 9 o'clock, and I watched every episode from last night to about 2 hours ago.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, it's like I thought it was gonna be like. I thought it's gonna be crap like Bob's Burgers because that's what the animation sort of looked like. I was like, and I got into it. I was like, yes.
Yeah, no, but Rick and Morty is the best show on television in my opinion, bar none. Did you guys see that Game of Thrones crashed HBO's website last night?
The HBO Go.
Yeah, my dad. It didn't just affect that; it affected streaming everywhere because I set up a new system for my dad, and he called me. He's like, "The thing's freezing up," and I looked at the clock, and it was like 7 o'clock my time, and I go, "I'll bet you money it's because Game of Thrones is debuting tonight, and everybody's under a heavy load." And then I got to work today, and I was reading Reddit, and like, sure enough, there it was. I'm Pickle Rick. That's right, Jacob. I love that. Yeah, Pickle Rick is awesome. I've watched every episode at least a dozen times. I watched the season premiere at least 5 or 6 times so far. I am really, really excited.
What's your favorite episode?
Oh, jeez. Probably... What's the one?
Mine's where they...
It's the one... I'm trying to think of the title of it. The one where all the parasites are infesting the house. I can't think of the title of the episode.
Mine's a bit off because a lot of people don't like it. I like the one where they broke the space-time continuum and it's like multiple.
That's A Wrinkle in Time. That's season 2, episode 1. The one I like is season 2, episode 4, I believe it is, with the parasites. Yeah.
Can someone tell me what movie Frodo was talking about with Ryan?
Life. Jake Gyllenhaal, Ryan Reynolds. It just like came out recently.
It's literally just starting to be available for rent.
Like LIF?
Yeah.
LIFE, like Life, the Universe, and everything.
Okay.
Yep. And A. Willow says it crashed the Aussie streaming site too.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. There was a lot of people waiting for that, which I don't quite get. I mean, I've only watched like a few clips. I will say this. The one clip I watched that I really liked was, I think, Peter Dinklage. I think he's Tyrion Lannister.
Yep.
And he does this speech where he gets arrested after, like, supposedly, he's killed the king, Joffrey, I think it is. And he's giving that speech about how he's guilty of being a little person, and oh man, it was like, I don't know anything about the show really, and I was like super into that. Like, it was really good. He's a great actor. Like, every time I see him pop up, I watched him in The Angriest Man in Brooklyn, which is one of Robin Williams' last movies, and he was in X-Men, Days of Future Past, and he's a really, really good actor. I really like him.
There's rumors that he might end up being MODOK later on.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Be kind of creepy, actually.
Do it.
Yeah, he could.
Of course, it's just going to be his head inside of the suit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Was really good in Days of Future Past. When I first heard about it, I was a little like, but then I was like, that character is so minor. I mean, it doesn't matter who plays as long as they play it well. Because sometimes I get a little huffy when they change stuff too much from the source material. what was his name? The creator of the Sentinel program. Why am I blanking on it? Boris or shoot, it'll come to me.
I think you're right. It's Boris.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
You should know this. Because Bastion was one of the Sentinels. Omega Mutant was another one of the living Sentinels. And I can picture it too. I used to play the Marvel versus trading card game, which was awesome, and he's in that. And his secretary. It'll as soon as I stop trying to think of it, it'll come to me, and I'll shout it out, and you'll all think I'm an idiot. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Mr. Sinister?
No, Mr. Sinister is a different character.
Trask.
Oh, speaking of which, since we're just Bolivar Trask. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bolivar Trask. Boris, I was like, I knew it was CEO. So, anyways, since we're just talking gibberish for the moment, anyway, I was gonna. Oh, god dang it! Now you guys made me forget it.
That happened to me earlier. Just ask
Punch
Jacob.
yourselves. Dang it. Something about. Oh, has anyone seen Pete Holmes, the comedian, did a series on YouTube called The X-Men, EXMEN, and it's he plays Professor X, and it's him bringing the X-Men in one by one to fire them, and it's really funny, like he's just trashing them. My favorite one is Jubilee. So you make fireworks, and then he goes, look, if Mr. Sinister's ever robbing a bank while tripping on MDMA, we'll give you a call. That's I think my favorite line of all of them. And what is a motorcycle made out of? Tubes and glass. It's a great series. That one and Patton Oswalt is the Penguin with Pete Holmes as Batman.
Oh, Batman.
Batman does, Batman. That one is. I just watched that again last night, where Batman doesn't understand the concept of death. So what you're saying is, if I go to sleep, I die. No. I overfed these men? No. Dr. Fishy! No! Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. Sorry. That's a great... if anyone out there listening, look up... the way I always find it is Patton Oswalt Batman. And it's a great little, 5-minute skit with Patton Oswalt as the Penguin. And it's really, really funny.
There's a bunch of those videos.
Yeah, there's the one that's like The Dark Knight Rises is the end of it, where he's telling him who he is. Yeah, we get it. You're Bruce Wayne. We figured it out a while ago. Yeah.
All right, real quick. Caleb Payne says, "Hey, Sliceum, would you like it if they added Stan Lee to MCOC? I bet he would be able to one-shot Maestro."
Can I say something about that real quick?
All right.
You guys might think it's lame. I don't care. I'm getting the new Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 game. I mean, I've loved Lego my entire life. But in the first one, Stan Lee had Spider-Man's powers. He could turn into the Hulk. So what would be cool is if he strafed and had the evade and all Spider-Man, and for his SP3, he turns into the Hulk real quick, globbers somebody, and then reverts back.
I was thinking it'd be cool if he turned into a Super Skrull type hybrid, where he's Hulk size with a stretchy arm, like Mr. Fantastic. Cool. And I always loved the Super Adaptoid and the Super Skrulls, those characters that could play, that could have multiple characters' powers. I always thought that was cool. Yeah, Maestro. It's potato. I think. What I was gonna say about Stan Lee is I used to play Hero Clicks. Anyone ever played that?
Nope.
I've heard
it's a little tabletop game. Yeah. Okay. Did you play or something, or why did we talk about it?
Yeah, we were talking about it on my.
That's right, your LOL run. Yeah. Anyway, they made a Stan Lee character and a Joss Whedon. They did
that. They did a creator series. They did a bunch of them.
It was for the World Con in 2013 or whatever.
Yeah.
I just kept the Stan Lee and squished the other ones. I hate Joss Whedon with a burning passion.
All right.
Okay.
So, let's see here. There were some questions up ahead that I was curious about. Oh, Anthro says Fantastic Four is about to come to Marvel again, so he's heard. Does anybody know anything for sure on that?
No,
there's negotiations. Yeah.
Coming back, does he mean Marvel Omega?
No, movie rights.
Movie rights. Just the rights in general.
No, the movie rights, I promise you the movie rights are not reverting. Even as crappy as Fantastic Force did, or Fantastic Four, whatever how they put it, the 4 was in the middle of it, Fantastic Foe Force, There we go. Anyway, as bad as that did, it still earned its budget back. It didn't lose money. And Fox is never going to give that up. They have a 20-year contract, from what I remember, with a 10-year extension, I think, on it. So we're talking minimum 2031, I think, until it comes back. But I have heard that with the success of Spider-Man appearing in Civil War, that Fox is finally ready to come to the negotiating table and potentially work a similar deal that Sony did to, basically bolster their movies.
Nice.
Yeah, they've been working deals behind the scenes. Like, Namor is a Fox character, but Marvel's got the rights back to it. Like, Fox has been giving stuff up.
They've been trading, yeah.
Yeah, they've been trading. Because, like,
well, Deadpool was a huge part of that, correct?
What?
I mean, they already had Deadpool. Fox has the rights to every mutant. That was the bulk of the deal that they signed.
Correct.
Was every mutant and Fantastic Four.
What I'm saying, though, is it had to deal with for Deadpool, they wanted to borrow somebody. So there was some trading there. And they allowed him to rework oh my God, what's the chick's name? Megasonic.
Megasonic Warhead. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That was a trade they made because they wanted her because she was too new. What's that?
Wasn't she an Inhuman and they made her a mutant?
I don't think so. Because the Inhumans would technically be... the Inhumans were not included with the Fantastic Four deal. That's why Marvel is developing... And I've heard from my sources that the brass at Marvel has basically put the kibosh on any more mutant stories. No new stories for mutants. They're killing them off. They're basically like anytime there's a good mutant story that anyone brings, they rewrite it and make it an Inhuman story because they can, they still own all the movie and TV rights to the Inhumans.
That was the case. It's not anymore. They're right. I don't know if it's out yet, but like even Hulk is getting mutant powers. The Amadeus Cho
Weapon
Hulk.
H or whatever.
Yeah. So
Amadeus Bro.
There's so many deals going on at Marvel. It's like unless you're keeping up with it daily, what Star was mentioning about Marvel Heroes Omega. They weren't allowed to renew their licenses on Fantastic Four characters. So all the Fantastic Four characters are getting, unless you bought them previously or got them previously from earning in-game currency or whatever, you can still have them that way, but they're not bringing them into the PS4 or to the Xbox version. But
interesting.
They allowed them to renew Doctor Doom, though.
Because he's such a major part of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably would have been too hard. Haitian Refugee, you're right. And I think the deal is every 2 years. I think a movie has to come out or maybe it's every 3 years. I think it's every 3 years that Fox has to, otherwise they lose the rights to the franchise.
I think it's longer than that.
You think so? You think it's 5?
I thought it was 4.
Now, because it used to be 2. It used to be like they had to have something in development. Like it had to be filming in 2 years. Speaking of which, though, has anyone seen the documentary on the Roger Corman Fantastic Four? It's on Netflix right now, I think. It was really cool. Have you heard the story about that? Like he secured the rights and he had to make the film like within a certain time frame, and basically it was made to never come out. He didn't know that. Nobody working on it knew that, but it was never going to see the light of day. And actually, the fact that they killed it did so much more for it because then it was like trading on the underground market, and otherwise it would have just been like the Captain America was just a crappy movie that everyone forgets even happened. That Captain America where he's wearing the motorcycle helmet.
Yeah.
So you guys have no idea how lucky you are, especially you, Star, like growing up in this era, man. It was a wasteland for Marvel in the 80s, man. There was nothing. There was
Sonic
comics, and that was
question
it.
in chat.
All right, what's Sonic? Let's see. Okay, so which do you prefer? Marvel TV shows or DC TV shows that are out now or coming out? Which do you enjoy? Well, I don't enjoy anything at all about DC, period. So that's an easy choice for me. Although I don't really enjoy the Marvel TV shows much either.
Here's the problem with DC.
So good. Those TV shows are...
Yes, they are. I love them. Arrow is my shiz.
Arrow is amazing.
Oh yes.
Arrow's gone
So good.
up and down.
Arrow's the
Yeah,
one.
That's
Got
true. That's true, Frojo.
The only reason I like DC is because the Arrowverse.
You know, I'll tell you.
Flash is good, but
hold
it's
on.
a little over the top.
So Anthony likes Flash, but a little over the top. You know, I watched Arrow for a long time, and then I just got away from it. It was a show that just kind of fell to the wayside for a little bit for me. And
So
what I've heard is that people like it, and then they hate it, and then it's just kind of went up and down. So
This
go ahead, start.
new season.
This next season is going to be great.
All 5 seasons of Arrow have been top-notch, excellent, awesome TV.
4 kind of slapped for me, but I loved all the rest.
And Jacob, what was you going to say? Sorry. Just got a lot of opinions, so.
Season 5 is, if not is probably rated the best season for most people. And that was coming off of 2 seasons where people gave them a lot of crap and thought that it was gonna die out. So Arrow is on the rise once again.
Good.
All right, so I think do we count the Marvel Netflix part as Marvel TV?
I would,
Yes,
yeah.
because they're supposed to be in
Yes.
Infinity War.
Okay, so hands down, Marvel wins TV then.
I still like the DC better.
And
Here's the thing.
Marvel is gaining ground. Like the last season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was really good.
Yeah.
And then
yes.
and then we have the Gifted, and then Legion. Legion was so good. I don't know if y'all watched
I've heard
that
good
on
things
Netflix.
I
about
loved
that.
Legion. Oh, yes.
It was awesome.
I haven't seen it
Yeah.
yet.
What's the gift?
I've heard good things about it.
It's
Legion
kinda
is
like-
Professor Xavier's son.
Yeah, but he was asking what's Gifted. Gifted is kind of like the X-Men version. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be kind of like. Did you ever watch Heroes?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. It's what
gonna be
Heroes
Marvel's
should have
version
been.
Of Heroes, yeah.
Yeah,
Is it coming out or has it already been out?
it's coming
coming.
out.
I'm so
Supergirl
pumped.
is garbage. Hot,
Yeah.
I really want to see. I really want to see the Inhumans.
Yes.
I'm so
it-
curious
just
about
watch
that show.
Me too.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, the Inhumans.
Inhumans.
Like
Iron
the
Fist
pictures
was
look
crap.
so bad.
Iron
But
Fist
I
was
like-
not crap. Why does
It
everyone?
was crap.
What?
It wasn't.
Enjoyed
Luke
it.
Cage was great. Jessica
Yeah.
Jones was okay. Daredevil was amazing, and Iron Fist was just horrible.
He wasn't as zen as he should have been.
No, it was, and that's what it all came down to. Is like he was so ridiculous. Like the photography, you know, the filming is good. The sets, like, there's nothing wrong with it production wise, but I really feel like that was not at all true to the Danny Rand character at all, and that it just completely turned me off. Could not watch it. And like I said, I have zero attachment to DC, and I could never figure out why I only like Marvel. And I read this interesting theory a while back, and I'm sorry I can't give credit to where I heard it, but I think it kind of explains why I like one and not the other. The problem I have with DC is that DC comics are primarily about gods trying to be
Humans.
heroes,
Yes.
normal humans, and Marvel is more about humans struggling with godhood. And for some reason, I like one but not the other. And because DC's always bugged me. Superman just makes up powers when he needs them. It's like he can do everything. And Batman, same thing. Especially when Batman started becoming like God Batman, where he's got all these plans, like he's thinking 28 steps down the road. Well, if Superman never goes bad, and then Wonder Woman buys a Taco Bell, and then Flash is at the bottom of the it's like, and he's got, well, I've got a plan for that, and it's I don't know. DC is ludicrous in my opinion.
I have 2 things to explain. One of them I'm going to need Jacob's help. The other one's going to help Bulldog extremely.
Okay, we'll get to explain there, young
Okay.
grasshopper.
The thing that's wrong with DC, they make amazing small-time shows and animations, but their movies aren't nearly as good. Batman vs. Superman is very plain, kind of strung out when it shouldn't have been, and very compacted when it shouldn't have been. Wonder Woman, I'm not even going to bring up that, no. But their small screen is really good. That's
Yeah.
the problem with DC.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I might give it a chance one of these days. The fact of the matter is, I have very limited viewing time. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna go with stuff that I know I'm gonna like. I don't have the hours and hours of open schedule where I could just give Arrow a shot. And then plus again, I have no emotional attachment to the characters, so it just doesn't fit into my world.
Yeah, the second part's gonna help you, Bulldog. You know how
Yeah.
you said DC tends to be gods trying to act like humans, right?
Right?
The thing that the small time is doing so well is it's humans trying to. They're doing what Marvel's doing. It's the Flash. He's trying to work out being human, a wife, girl he loves, while trying to be a hero that never messes up. That's why the Flash is so good. They play it like Marvel does.
Well, I think DC is making great strides in that exactly what you're talking about. Like, I won't read. I'll thumb through the occasional DC comics now when I never would have back in the 80s or 90s. I won't even touch a Marvel comic anymore. It has become just such trash. I like the movies, but and that's the thing with DC is I'm thinking maybe if I start, I'm starting to like the comics. And it might make me like the movies a little bit more. And I have a better than average understanding of the DC universe. Not nearly as intimately as I know the Marvel universe, but I know most of the major and minor characters. I know everybody's backstories. So it's not a matter of not knowing. It's just a matter of not caring. And maybe if I read the comics more, I might start to care a little bit more. I don't know. Who knows?
Well, here, let's get some of the answers that people are giving out in the live chat.
Oh, yeah, Anthro. I wanted to address Anthro real quick. That he said that hands down his favorite DC movie is The Dark Knight.
Yes.
I will agree with that. I make the exception to my dislike of DC to the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. I saw Dark Knight before I saw Batman Begins because I had zero interest, but my brother-in-law, I would drag him to Marvel movies, and in exchange, he would make me go see DC movies with him. And he took me to Dark Knight, and we came out of the Dark Knight, we went to the midnight screening, and we came out, and he said, "So what do you think?" And all I could say was, I think it is absolutely the greatest movie I've ever seen in my entire life. That was how I felt about it. Like, I thought it was going to end, with the whole Joker thing and then the whole Harvey Dent thing. Like, that movie was in my top 10 movies of all time. And I don't even like the character that much. It was just a well put together movie. All right, go ahead. The chat.
Real quick here, we have an interesting request. Ola says, guys, can you check this player and tell me if it's a hacker? Justin Irwin.
Oh, goody.
So I'm bringing
Sonic
the...
Deer. Yeah, check it. Yeah, go check him out. I'm gonna say Sonic Deer said Black Lightning. It's a new show that DC is gonna be doing. I'm also excited to check it out when it comes out.
I would say that's a hacker too.
Shazam just because of The Rock. I love The Rock.
I agree.
The Rock's everywhere these days, though. It's kind of annoying.
This looks like a spender's account, but I don't know that you could get through LOL with an unranked or an unduped ranked 2 magic. I mean, if you were willing to spend a crap ton of money, you could. Well, and he's got a 5-star Spider-Man. If he got that before he got the Ultron, you think so?
I don't think there's a way you can do Labyrinth in a week unless you're non-stop playing.
Man, that's tough.
Rank 3 Spider-Man Stark Tech.
Even then,
done with that.
You would spend so much money.
You'd have to have you'd have to have some very deep pockets to make this work.
Yeah. But it is.
Well, more importantly, here's the thing that I think that tips it off to me that it could be a hacker. You've got a duped Spider-Man 345 and Ultron at 235. That's a lot of materials there.
Well, no, that's just basics. That's 3 tech catalysts.
Okay, what's his other stats? What's his other stats, like the PvP and all that?
Yeah, that's really important. Total Quest. Total Quest is a big
scroll down on it.
Yeah, scroll. Yeah, swipe it up or whatever. Yep.
I didn't think you could do that when looking at other people's profile. Only your own, I thought.
How many quests has he done?
You could always do that since the beginning of the game.
It's coming up, guys. I just scrolled down, so watch.
6,000 PvP fights only.
Well, we might not like Arena. I want to know about Total Quest.
6,600, highest PvP win streak. Total quest completed 1,233. Daily quest 283. Quest Fights 1, 11,066. I would say this could be legitimate. Like, I would
Yeah,
not feel
1,200 's a
comfortable.
lot.
I would not feel comfortable reporting them as a hacker. That's
I
what I'm
would.
saying.
I
wouldn't.
would be comfortable with reporting and saying, "Hey, you might want to check this guy out. He might be."
Yeah. Yeah, I would say might. Yeah, I would be
But-
comfortable with that.
Apparently, according to Kabam, they monitor all LOL runs. So,
Yeah. I would think he beat Labyrinth and got those 5-star crystal reward or crystal shard rewards and used them to open that Spidey.
yeah.
That's possible.
Yeah,
I guess.
probably. Then that would definitely lean itself towards the hacker theory.
Hacker.
Yeah, because how else would you have the 5-star shards to get a duped Spidey 5-star?
Exactly.
There you go.
Here's another one, according to Haitian
he's got-
Refugee Annihilators.
Hold on, real
That's
quick.
an alliance. Annihilators is an alliance, ain't
Yeah,
it?
No, it's Annihilation.
Oh, okay.
real quick.
There's a
Caleb
guy
wanted me
named
to look it up.
Annihilator.
Funny. Oops, that's Benny. Funny.
I would report him, Ola. It's not going to hurt you to report him.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario is they look it up. All right, so this here is Caleb Payne in the stream chatting with us. He said, take a look at his. He's got a 440 duped Wolverine, a 330 Iron Fist, 330 unduped Dormammu, and a 125 5-star Drax. So,
Yeah, Lance, that's a good point, you know. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck. And what is it they teach new doctors in medical school? If you hear hoofbeats, don't think zebras. Think horses.
This is Caleb's slice.
yep, this is Caleb Payne from our chat.
How long have you been?
Funny
how
bunny.
long have you been playing, Caleb?
All right, and let's see.
And Kabam writes you back and says, "Congrats on discovering one of our employees." Ha
P. Jane says, hacker and game is full of hackers. I rolled a new account, and I met so many of them with Ultron Prime and ROL finish with 110 champs. Holy smokes.
Unbelievable. I just don't get it. Like, why bother?
Yeah.
No, that means, you know, those kind of people, they're never here for very long either.
No,
You know what I
it's
mean?
just-
They're not trying to build a future.
They're just a pain. Dude, you know, here's the thing, Caleb. I actually like your account. I don't know how long you've been playing, but Wolverine's handy to have. Iron Man's a good damage dealer. You got a good defender in Dormammu. And your 5-star Drax is nice. He's a great champion to have as a 5-star. Even unduped, I think he's very solid.
Oh, yeah.
So,
He's one of those champs that's good unduped and becomes, you know, relatively better duped with his, you know, his fury, his increased fury and everything, but he's still solid unduped.
yeah. And Caleb says he's been playing about a year. So,
Okay, I know what you're talking
But-
about, Haitian. Yeah. Haitian sent me that guy's information online. I looked at it. Yeah, that Annihilator dude. Yeah, he's a hacker.
here, we'll have hacker searching 101 here real quick. Let's take a quick peek. And guys, I really just don't have a whole lot to do tonight. I apologize. Again, I had a softball game. It took forever. And then we had internet problems. So hopefully I will have that all fixed. And,
I've got a question for everyone here and everyone in chat.
Sure.
Is anyone so pumped for the Netflix Punisher series?
Yes.
Oh, that's the most exciting thing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the TV.
Really looking
Marvel
forward
TV.
to it.
John Bernthal killed it.
As Punisher?
Yeah.
They said that he was sitting on the panel for the Defenders at Comic-Con or whatever, or
Really?
the D23 or whatever. So maybe he'll be in Defenders a little bit too.
Hopefully.
Jacob Sigler says, sorry I haven't been vocal, working on 5.2 right now, and it's a pain. Just enjoy playing while tuning in. Man, we love having you here, so You're not hurting our feelings. We're glad you're here and chatting it up. So I will say this. I'm going to have to find another set of headsets or figure out how to loosen these across my ears. I think it's about to... Have you seen what was it, like Hack My Life, where they just put rubber bands on a watermelon until it pops? That's about how I feel.
Nah.
These headphones just keep pushing in my ears, pushing in the side of my head, and I just keep waiting for my head to just pop. You guys are going to get to watch my head explode one day on live stream.
Just go get a Turtle Beach headset from Best Buy or something. That's
I'm
what I
using
use,
I'm using an Xbox One headset, their brand
that's what
one.
mine
I got
is.
it at a pawn shop.
And yeah, this
Works just
this Annihilator guy is definitely a hacker, but go on.
Could he have just sold all his champs?
Nah, he
Why,
was
though?
in Haitians Alliance, I believe, is what they used some of my tips that I was telling from the other day, and they realized some things. Things
Okay.
started making sense for them.
What's up?
Yeah, I
Pringle?
get him. He just needs to be anywhere. I'm really looking forward to that show. I've been hearing the intermittent internet thing across the board as far as providers. Weird. Oh, about internet going out?
Yeah, makes me so mad. So stupid.
You're wishing they wouldn't tease and release that Infinity War trailer to the public? I loved it. It was great.
I haven't
Did it
seen
get
it yet.
released?
Wait,
Did
they
it get
released
released?
it?
I've yet to see it.
I haven't seen it. It got released.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
It was so good.
What?
Yeah.
What trailer was it?
It's a behind-the-scenes teaser.
Oh,
So it's got some behind-the-scenes
Oh.
stuff, and then it's got, like, I think 30 seconds of... It's not, like, movie footage, but it's just, like, computer-generated stuff, and then it ends with, like, Avengers, Infinity
this-
War.
No, there was a...
D23 Expo. They got like 5 minutes of actual footage.
Yeah, there's real
Oh, yeah.
footage somewhere.
And there's a breakdown of it, and it sounds great.
It sounds amazing. Spider-Man all beat up.
Mark Ruffalo says everyone dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if it's played on or if it's actually true. You know, like he messed up. I don't know.
I think it was all an act.
That's what I'm.
It's
mean,
got
No,
to,
dude,
it's
think-
probably got to
think
do with the
about it.
gauntlet.
Think about it. The time gem.
Yeah,
That's true. They could all die and be brought back.
and they do have the little thing that they can back on that it was foreshadowed already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because like
it's...
in one of the animated Avengers series or whatever, when they battle Thanos, Thanos like speeds up time and all of them die, but Thor, something about Asgardians get stronger as they get older, and then Thor kicks Thanos' butt because he's old, and then Thanos resets it, and they're all back alive again. And then they go through like each gem like battle. It was in one of the Marvel animated series. I can't remember if it was Earth's Mightiest Heroes or the Marvel's Avenger one. I can't remember what that one's called. I don't remember which one it was.
Now, I will tell you this.
I hated Mightiest Heroes.
What am I thinking? Oh, my gosh.
You are a... Oh.
Only because
I loved it.
One thing. I hated
One
Thor's
thing.
hammer.
What?
You hated Thor's hammer?
Yeah, he had a Stormbreaker hammer. He didn't have Mjolnir. Or how
You're so picky.
So you're gonna crap on an awesome series because they used Stormbreaker instead of Mjolnir.
Yes,
pretty
that's
sure
not
he
his
had
hammer. It was
Mjolnir.
never his. I didn't even watch it after that.
I didn't
was
even
done.
notice.
I
don't even think that's
think he had
true.
Mjolnir. I think
No,
maybe
look
you
at
saw
it.
one episode.
I am gonna look at it. I have it on DVD. I think you're insane. Maybe there was one episode where somebody drew it wrong or whatever, but there's no way he used
And it was
Stormbreaker
silver
through the whole
too. Like the
thing.
entire hammer was silver. It wasn't even gold like Stormbreaker should be.
Oh, whatever.
You're insane. Like, I get it.
Absolutely. You are an insane, crazy person.
Because it was them. Well, maybe it wasn't Mighty Avengers because I saw it on YouTube, like the whole episode. Like I was looking up Marvel shows, and it was all of them fighting the Hulk, and Hulk was destroying all of them. And I saw Thor hit him in the head with the hammer, and it did nothing. And I looked at the hammer, and I was like, "No, I'm done."
I don't remember that, so I don't think
I
that
don't
was
either.
Earth's Heroes.
I don't think so, yeah.
I'll send you the YouTube video of them just getting destroyed.
Yes, Chid. Superhero Squad had the best theme song.
Oh my god.
So, what else was there? There was a couple of things that we were talking about here. So I read the breakdown of this trailer that got leaked. Did anybody else read it? I mean, it sounds. It starts out with Thor crashing into Star-Lord, into his ship.
Star's gonna be happy.
Wait, where is this? Where are you reading this?
This is a breakdown, yeah.
It's a breakdown. I don't know where it's at now. If I can find the link, I'll post it here in one of our chats sometime here in the near future. But eventually, I mean, essentially what happened is Thor crashes into Star-Lord's ship. They bring him in, and he's like, who are you guys? So they start doing that to tie everything together. So then after that, what was it? Something to do with Thanos. They've got... now I'm going to have to look it up.
Tom Holland has spider sense.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
right.
he did.
It goes back to... it shows Iron Man, Spider-Man, and someone else hanging around in New York.
Captain America... And
he's all bearded up.
Like a bum.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. They say it's going to be amazing. Now I'm going to look it up.
It wasn't Mightiest... Well, whatever.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Yes. But it was a Avengers series.
Are you thinking of the Ultimates movie? Which is in an alternate dimension?
Yeah, Sonic Deer.
Yeah, Thor has a different hammer in the Ultimates dimension.
Exactly.
Ultimate Avengers, the movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's probably what he saw.
Did you guys hear? There's going to be a 30-minute fight scene. 30-minute fight scene.
With like 30 different people or something?
Yeah. 30 minutes of fighting.
Dude, that's
on
going to
the
be
screen.
so tight.
You're going to have the Netflix characters in it, at least some of them.
Yeah.
No
Bulldog,
way,
can you
really?
check line? Just tell me about the
Yeah, I think it's confirmed, Bulldog.
Wait, what about Line Star?
Just check line and look at the picture. Tell me by the animations what series
All right.
that is.
Yeah, I can do that. God,
Did you guys ever see the movie? I mean, the movie's completely biased, but it was like a animated 12-minute movie. Well, not 12-minute, but 12-minute fight scene versus Thor and Hulk, where Hulk just slaps Thor around for 12 minutes, then kills him.
No.
It was so bad. They made him about as physically strong as Captain America, but he had to fight Hulk solo.
Wasn't there a movie where that happens?
I think
an
that's
animated
a movie
movie
coming up.
Yeah, it's an animated movie, but
yeah, like Loki.
Yeah, this is
puts a spell
Star. This is from the Ultimates. That's the Stormbreaker style. It's not the Stormbreaker, but it's a similar hammer.
Well, it's
that
not
Ultimate
Stormbreaker,
Thor,
but it's the same shape.
Yeah, it's got the axe on one side and the hammer on the other. That's a completely different dimension.
He's actually going to have that hammer in this movie, apparently.
No.
Yeah, because they're going to break the Uru. They're going to break Mjolnir in Ragnarok.
No.
We already saw it in the trailer.
Hammer. I love the shape of that hammer, but only with Beta Ray Bill. Thor has his. Beta Ray Bill has his.
Okay, well, that's not even Beta Ray Bill. Stormbreaker is different than that, even. Yeah. Stormbreaker has the rounded edge on that, but it doesn't have the axe blade on the other side. It's like a...
There's concept art with him, with Thor and Rocket standing next to each other, and you can see the hammer, and it's got the axe. It's got, like, the axe.
Yeah, so they're using the Ultimates version, probably.
Okay, so here
Adam Marco brings up a good point.
What's that?
What do you say?
Unlike DC, Marvel ties their TV series into movies. Should be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be great. That's what I like. I wouldn't have given Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a chance if it didn't have Clark Gregg on it, because I love that guy. So.
All right.
Yeah.
I found it. So here I will read the breakdown of the...
all right. Lay it on us.
So essentially it says... It starts out with Thor being flung against the windshield of the Star-Lord ship.
Milano.
Yeah, the Milano. And then, let's see. Rocket, they bring him in. Mantis brings Thor back to life, so we know Mantis is going to be there. They ask him, who are you? And right before that, apparently Star-Lord's making jokes, so they team up, they go to Earth. After that, they square out to Scarlet Witch, who seems to be cutting a flaming car in half, along with Vision, might be trapped nearby, and looks like something bad is going down. Then you hear Thanos say, "Death follows him like a shadow." After that, you see Loki appear, cutting through flaming wreckage to grab the Tesseract, which holds one of the Infinity Stones. Then it's Tom Holland as Peter Parker on a school bus. The hair on his arm is standing up, meaning that
Spider sense.
Spider senses is going
Finally.
on. Then it says, "He's come to us," someone says, as some alien ship crash lands on a wrecked Earth. Manta stands with Iron Man, Thor, Doctor Strange, the Hulk, and the other heroes as the aircrafts approach. Then it says, "This does put a smile on its face," is Thanos as Gamora takes in the wreckage of the room kept by the Collector. More Infinity Stones pillaged. And then with that, it looks like Thanos walks through a portal onto Earth, big and hulking, boasting a big grin. Star-Lord and Doctor Strange leap into action. So apparently Star-Lord starts running up these stones that Strange is just throwing up in the air for him to climb. So
Why wouldn't he just fly?
don't know.
He can't. He lost his power. Oh, you mean his jetpack? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Star-Lord.
yeah, I don't know. Spider-Man has a new suit.
Iron Spider suit.
No spoilers.
Then
Spoilers.
then
I'm so
Black
sorry.
Black Widow is blonde. Captain America
Yeah.
has a beard.
Ew.
So, yeah, apparently it ends with Thanos grabs Thor's head and regards it like a grape he's about to squish. Then Thanos says, "You can run from it, but your destiny still arrives." He holds up one hand and seemingly destroys a planet far away in the sky. And that's
Wicked.
it. So, yeah,
Sounds groovy.
It's
R31.
gonna be crazy.
When does the Infinity War trailer come out? They said, I know it's that footage that everyone else saw at the expo or whatever. It will be released, but I don't know when.
Probably Black Panther. Or around Christmas time, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think there's
Same
only
Star
one
Wars
more
film.
movie coming out this year, right? Just Thor Ragnarok?
Thor, yeah.
Thor Ragnarok, and then Black
Justice
Panther is
League, but
February.
that's DC.
So apparently there's a couple sites that have the trailer leaked. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
They're all going to get shut down.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stay on top of it. Well, come on, they let people see it, so eventually, I guess they're okay with it. So be it. Yeah, here I'll post the link with the what happened. I'm not a great reader.
Yeah, Chid has a point. It was a post-credit scene. It's already been spoiled.
What one? Oh,
So
Yeah,
there's-
next time we have something like that, you should let me read it. I do a lot of that already.
Very true. But there you go. That's what you're looking at. So
And another thing, we're not even sure if that's the same suit, because it does have some major differences in it.
we will
Whose
find
suit?
out.
Spider-Man's.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That'd be great if they made him Iron Spider for the
That's
second
what I
movie.
was trying not to say, but you went ahead and said it.
I love Iron Spider.
Same. But I want the Chow version. I want to bring in Artemis Chow.
Amadeus Cho.
Amadeus Cho. I'm not. Listen,
I
I'm
used-
from Missouri. I don't talk right. No offense.
I
to my-
used
you
to
can't-
love Amadeus Cho before they made him into, as one
Hulk?
guy calls him, Gogurt Hulk. Yeah, I really liked him when he was created, as the, sixth smartest man. I loved that whole thing about the smart thing. You know how they were constantly having these pissing contests, between him and Hank
Yeah.
Pym and Tony Stark and Reed's number one. Yeah, I love that stuff, but he's a terrible Hulk.
And Spider-Man, like the cartoon, the Ultimate Spider-Man or whatever, he's an Iron Spider.
Yeah.
Joe
I really
is?
I
Amadeus
liked
Cho,
in the
yeah.
World War Hulk
That's awesome.
series how he was talking. Oh, it was after World War Hulk, I should say. But how they were all saying, "What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?" And he says, because he's one of the smartest guys around. he's been Banner the entire time. Like none of them dawned on him that it was actually him. It wasn't the Hulk. It was him.
And then in the Marvel Cousins Champions comic book, the Iron Spider was Black Widow.
Really? Oh, I kind of like that. She was in the suit?
That's
Yep,
cool.
she was in the Iron Spider suit.
Thanks, Beast Mode. We appreciate the subscription.
No, he was.
Adam Marco, the reason I said what I did is because you have to remember the MCU and the MU are not the same thing. In the MCU, his real dad is Ego. In the comics, it's not Ego. I can't remember the guy's name. But as far as the MCU is concerned, that is his real dad. They're two separate universes.
Some of Spartax.
Yeah.
If the easiest way to think of it is, everybody knows that the main MU is centered around Earth 616. So just look at the MCU as if it was Earth, 927. It's similar but different.
Because Miles Morales was hinted at a lot in Homecoming, which he isn't in the 616 universe.
Ego.
He is now.
Okay, hold on.
Ego was a Fox character also that Marvel made a deal for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good, Ozzy. Thanks for stopping in.
Yep.
I really wish Spartax was Star-Lord's dad for the simple fact that he would keep his powers. Like, I like Star-Lord having no powers, but at the same time, I want to see those godlike powers.
All right, guys, listen.
Star-Lord never had godlike powers in the comics.
Yes, he did. In the comics, he learned from his dad, kind of like Ego, Spartax. His dad, think of him like a Roman soldier on steroids. That's what he basically was. Like, the entire empire was ran by power. Like, they were strong.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't ever remember seeing Star-Lord with powers.
They were like powers like Mantis. They weren't majority like what he used, but they were helpful.
All right.
Like, he wasn't. How do I put this? And I'm just done talking. I'm just gonna sit my mouth now.
Listen, guys.
I can't explain.
Here's the deal. I'm beat. It's been a long night. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and wrap things up, guys. Tomorrow I will be on a little bit earlier, I believe. I got some stuff to do after work. And then the big day is going to be Wednesday. Wednesday I get off early, so we'll be doing an early stream, and then we'll be doing an afternoon ranking stream for sure on Wednesday. So let's just go ahead and plan Wednesday to be the next stream for rankings, guys. Tomorrow we'll have another stream. We'll find out what we're going to do. We'll be looking at a couple different aspects, maybe a couple different discussions. So guys, if you got an idea of something you'd like to discuss, let us know. Hit us up on Twitter. Anything like that. And then my team, guys, listen, jump on line, shoot some ideas around. Let's figure out what we want to do, and let's make sure tomorrow we're a little bit more organized. Tonight is my fault. Internet went out. I had a softball game that went forever. This is all my fault, but at the end of the day, tomorrow we'll be back. We're going to have a little more fun. Hopefully everything's ready to go, and we're on a little bit earlier. So, guys, before you head out, if you got anything to say, say it. And then we'll jet out of here. Star, we'll start with you, bud.
Huh?
Anything to say before you head out?
No.
All right. Star has nothing. Bulldog, what do you got?
I like the occasional just hangout night, so I wouldn't worry about it. We have sometimes it's not always going to be business and spreadsheets and everything. So I had a good time. But yeah, we'll figure out for Wednesday, and let's have some fun. Thanks everybody for stopping by. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we appreciate it on that march to 1,000.
All right, Anthony, are you still here with us? I think he jetted out. He probably took his meds. So, Jacob.
I got nothing.
All right.
Oh, 1 month for Defenders. I think it's exactly 1 month.
Nice.
Nice. All right, Frojo, anything?
For Loki War video versus HOK. It's coming up. Yeah. Got to record the rest of the fights. So when I get home, I gotta fight some more, finish the map. Can't do it at work, so they're kind of waiting on me right now so I can clear the rest of the map. But they said it'd be cool if we waited so I could record it. Actually,
you guys are fighting for Loki.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I tell you
Fun
what,
time.
Frojo, if you don't mind, afterwards, let me get part of that. I think it'd be cool. So.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna chop the battles and just to where it's just the battles, and I'll send you the individual battles, and you can just play them or whatever. Cool. I'm gonna start recording War a lot more, and Alliance Quest and stuff. Now that I have a little bit more time without Caden around and having to be on his heel to do everything with him.
I understand.
Now it's just a lot of personal time. I'm going to be streaming, doing videos every day again, like it was a little bit before when he was in school because he was at his mom's house. So I'll be on a lot more, and I also plan on streaming tomorrow. It's just going to be me hanging out, playing, questing, getting things done, catching up on stuff that I'm behind on. So come check it out if you want. But that's it. That's all I got.
I think Anthony's asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Anthony's fell asleep at the phone. I just heard a snore.
Here, we'll
That's
take
kind of
care
funny.
of that. Yeah,
all right,
he
I'm
takes
out of here.
Take care.
See ya.
All right, y'all take care.
Peace.
See you, fellas.
Later, everybody.
All right, guys. And, guys, listen, here it is, my last little bit. Let me say thank you for everybody that stuck through this this stream. It was up, it was down, it was left, it was right. It went everywhere. The internet played its part. My lack of time played a part of it. So, listen, for those of you that came in and still watch, I want to say thank you. It's awesome to know I got people that's wanting to come in and hang out. Number 2, again, the challenge has been thrown down. The march to 1,000 is a go. We're at 718, and we started with 555. We're running to 1,000 subscribers. So, guys, do me a favor, help me get there. It's a great deal. It would be awesome to see how quick we can do it. So let's make it happen. March to 1,000. Get some people in here. Tell everyone you know. Get the subscribers. Tell them to come in and hang out. I'd like to see us pushing those numbers that I'd like to see. I think there's no doubt about it. We're close to where we're going to be seeing 100 to 150 people in here chatting it up, and that's going to make the stream a lot more fun for everybody. So do me a favor. Get those people. Get them in. We're pushing for 1,000. So with that being said, again, I just want to say thank you to everybody. You guys have done a great job of helping us grow. The ranking book is actually live and available to the public. I'm also going to be putting up some playlists and some other videos. So again, thank you all. I can't say thank you enough. I'm going to hit a commercial and we're going to get out of here. So take care.